This segment is brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers.
Welcome back to Farm Factor and the Kansas Soybean Update.
This is the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Dennis Hupe, Director of Field Services for Kansas Soybeans, joins us. And Dennis, the Kansas Soybean Commission and Kansas Soybean Association are going to be a part of this year's Kansas Commodity Classic as a new co-sponsor and co-host of the event on January 24th in Manhattan.
Greg, we are looking forward to this. We have, of course, always had our own Soybean Expo, which is our annual meeting, but we feel very privileged that the other grain commodities, wheat, corn, and grain sorghum, saw fit to invite us to participate because it takes all of agriculture, all of the grain commodities working together, and this happens to be an event that we can work together to highlight Kansas agriculture.
It will take place Thursday, January 24th at the K-State Alumni Center in Manhattan, and it's a full program this year, too.
With registration starting at 7:30 in the morning, and we'll kick it off at 8:30 with a welcome. But as usual, we have the political side of the meeting, which the governor's office has been invited to participate. Senator Moran is scheduled to be there. And also Congressman Marshall will give his outlook as far as from the House side, his viewpoint.
Weather, which is always going to be important, how we're going to look here for the rest of winter into early spring.
And soybeans can clearly relate to this because with the fall we've had, weather had become a very big player. But weather is important. The farmers always enjoy coming in, learning what the predictions are for the coming year, and so we look forward to that.
And talk about the Farm Bill, or in this case, the implementation of the new Farm Bill, too.
We're having a farm panel, which David Shim, FSA Director, is going to attend, and there will be others on the panel, but they're going to talk about what the benefits, what protections are in this Farm Bill for the Kansas farmers.
Always have to talk about the markets, and Matt Roberts will be doing that.
Yes, he's coming in from Ohio, and we look forward to having him because sometimes it's great to get a perspective from outside of Kansas on the worldview of what's going on in the markets.
People need to register because there will be a lunch that will be served.
Well, it's always nice to have a count, and they can go to the kansascommodityclassic.com website to do their registration. And so we hope that people will register. We know we expect a big crowd because last year we were near capacity, and we look forward to another large crowd.
That is Dennis Hupe, who is Director of Field Services for Kansas Soybeans, joins us on the Kansas Soybean Update. It's brought to you by the Kansas Soybean Commission. The Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers. Learn more at kansassoybeans.org. For Kansas Soybeans, I'm Greg Akagi.
Hope you enjoyed this week's Kansas Soybean Update. Stay with us after the break for more Farm Factor as Kyle Bauer visits with Paul Burke.
What if sustainability were synonymous with U.S. soy? If energy efficiency, water quality, and soil health help define U.S. soy's value, that future is here, the time is now. To meet end-user demands, the Soybean Checkoff is committing to sustainability that's achievable, worthwhile, and enduring. A message from the Kansas Soybean Commission, the Soybean Checkoff, progress powered by Kansas farmers.